Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 New Frontier Pass continues with our Lady Six Sky of Maya playthrough. We are currently in just an expansion mode. We're working on some settlers, as you can see here. We've got some stuff charted out, but everything's going pretty much according to plan right now, I would imagine. We're just trying to get our science score as high as possible and keep up and then surpass the AI. Oh, buddy, it's time for the Petra. I don't know if there's a specific spot that makes the most amount of sense for the Petra, so I'm just going to put it right next door. And then let's... 112 turns. See, that's not a great amount of turns. What about with this mine being involved? It'll help it a little bit once the size grows, population-wise. Can we get a trader? For 240 gold, we can get a trader. So we can buy a trader over here next turn. We just picked up a settler. We have a settler coming over here. How much does it cost to get a settler with faith right now? 320? Okay. So I'm going to drop a city here where we've planned. Got this coming along. I'm just going to buy that trader, I think, with gold. So let me get started on another settler. Where are you going? Checking out the territory over yonder. So yeah, this city over here is going to need a Petra to be able to be of use. So we need to funnel all of our trade routes over there to try to give it every chance it can. We might even buy over time some more mines in the area. Because money right now is, we're flush with cash. We're getting 52 a turn. So let me make sure that let's see if we can get some more deals going. We do have the honey. See if anybody... 12 per turn? Lautaro. You're a genius. And I love it. Thank you for that quality gold per turn from the trade, man. That's very much appreciated. So we're looking for production over here. And max amount of production. It looks like 3 and 2 is going to do it. That's, I mean, it'll help out tremendously. So we got our swordsmen. We can come down here and deal with this camp. Probably. I'm guessing without incident, because we ran away from a swordsman. I don't know, it might be rough. There's probably still a swordsman down there, but swordsman versus swordsman I'm not too concerned with. They throw in some ranged units and stuff at the same time, and then it becomes a little more troublesome. Yeah, serfdom is here. Alright, so now we're set up for success, because we're about to drop some more cities. We're going to get free settlers. They're going to get bonus charges. That's good news. Do we want to try to make a disaster somewhere like that we're going to drop future units down? Or future lands? If we're coming up here somewhere, what if we burnt down this forest? What would that say about us? If we were to come up here and burn down this forest. It might help, right? If it boosts all the stuff in this area and we drop a city somewhere in this region, we might be able to get some bonus from it. I'm trying to get boosts out of our soothsayers. That's, it's very important. Right now they just have a bonus charge and bonus movement, and I don't want to edit that map tag, so thank you for that. What are we looking for now? All right, let's pick up mysticism. A free, well, one-turn envoy is usually worthwhile to some degree. Crossbows, you're fighting somebody. Are you fighting barbarians or are you fighting another person? I guess we can take a look at... You might be fighting Greeks. That was not the path I expected you to take, but that's fine. I just want to make sure we don't have you running around like a madman. What are we looking to try to accomplish in the near future? I would always love to have Chichen Itza, but I don't know. I mean, I think there's probably a potential in our region. There's some potential up here for Chichen Itza. It takes a lot to get going, but I think that, you know, they kind of have they've got the recipe in Koba. A recipe for success. And now, what do we want to do down here to try to make our lives better? I don't know. Do we want to build up a military? Or do we want to... You know what we want to do is we want to focus on teching up more. That's my goal right now. Contrary to some standard Omega tactics, right now we're living a life of technology. So let's see. We want to drop an observatory. Ooh, that can be a +4 instead of a +2. All right, well, let me buy that tile then. And we'll chop this and drop it in a bit. Let's get a granary going at the same time, because we do need housing. The way housing works with these Mayans is it's a little awkward, but I do enjoy the change of pace from it, you know. I think you can get a lot going pretty easily with it. But starting and being like, oh, my max housing capacity is 2. That usually means you're making some mistakes out there. At least from my perspective. Oh, gotta keep our friendship rolling with Canada. Let's make sure we keep some of these things clear over here so we can notice when those things fade away. Okay, so this is not going to be our spot anymore. This right here is going to be our spot. And we can clear this because we've already placed our observatory there. 301 was not enough to buy a settler, right? We need like 310, 320. Oh, there's a crossbow. We might need to head in and try to kill the crossbow with somebody else. I don't know how well this could work out. I might have to back that swordsman out of there if they have a range, guys. There's rivers and hills and it's just gonna be a mess probably. Let me take a look at it. I guess the hills are actually providing me cover right now, so I might be able to sneak in here. I do want to be cautious because I don't want to lose the swordsman. In general, I would prefer to keep the swordsman. I do want that library, but let's get another settler going. You're getting a settler in 4 turns. I guess we'll go ahead and drop this one. 1 point. Do we want to spend it on any of these neighbors? Probably not. Vatican City, maybe, but I think mostly we're fine as far as envoys, and we should just save up to do something more impressive. Alright, we got our granary. Housing is up to 4. Now we can drop this observatory and really get some things going. Excuse me, sir? You seem to be causing some trouble over here. But that's okay. As long as the yields improve, I'm down with your decision making up there, my friend. The Monakshi Temple. A forest fire is spreading. What has the mark of an educated what has happened? It's madness. What if we set these ones on fire too, just so this place could maybe get some bonus? Or these ones? I'm just thinking of ones that are like outside a city radius right now, so hopefully they don't involve decimating the population at the same time. If you can get away with not decimating the population, I think you're better off. That shouldn't surprise anyone. Let's pick up masonry, and then we should get like sailing and the ability to make harbors, because we're about to drop some harbor-worthy cities. Give me this.
It is not the mountain we conquer.
Mount Everest. Oh, lordy. Okay, so this is a bad spot to be. We might be able to kill this crossbow, but if he takes a shot at us, we'll have to reassess how this goes, because he's definitely going to take a shot at us. I might have to just back my boy off. He's used to backing off at this point, so I'm not too concerned with that, but it is... Oh, I thought I was going to be able to buy another settler. We're going to have to wait a little longer. It's going to keep getting pushed back. We're not making enough faith, and then this is going to pop out, the cost is going to go up. This is going to pop out, the cost is going to go up. Maybe what we should be doing is spending it on builders or something to help our output, you know? Maybe I shouldn't be relying on trying to buy a settler with it. Because builders are definitely also highly worthwhile. Can we build...
When wasteful war...
Can we build lumber mills yet? What's our technology like? We have not picked up construction yet, so that is a negative. We could get knights real quick. I do want to be able to make harbors though, so let's fix that situation. Honestly, I think you gotta invest in some builders. I did want to do the settler thing, but I think we're getting enough settlers out there doing what we're doing right now. And I think this is the strategery that's gonna get us to the next level. Yeah, so you gotta back up, unfortunately. We need to get you away from that crossbowman. You might be dead, because this is not a very good place to run away from.
It is not that long.
We have to run you, like, west to have a chance of getting away, I think. We run here, we cross over, and then hopefully you can get away. It's dangerous for my boy down here, I gotta say. He might be dead. He may, in fact, be dead. You know what we can do is bring him down here to maybe provide a little assistance. Perhaps. So... we can't put any lumber mills down. That would be a nice thing to be able to achieve, but it's not possible. What's our housing situation like in our capital? It's decent, but it could be better. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna farm this. You're gonna farm a little more. You're probably gonna drop a mine on that volcanic soil, because we love that. We love that for sure. Let me go ahead and get you a builder as well. We're just gonna heavily invest in our builders with the faith right now. Fix your library and then get a market. Alright, one thing I want to make sure is that you do not get killed, my settler. I don't think you're going to get killed, but... it's a dangerous game we're playing here. We're playing with fire. Sometimes people get burned when you play with fire. I don't think he's going to die, but he might. There's always a risk. Your embassy is welcome, dude. He's sort of alive.
And all I
Oh.
ask.
Has he done it? He's safely settled. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, we got some honey. Go ahead and grab that right here. And then we'll let this kind of repair itself, and then we can get the cocoa as well. It's working out for us. Everything's going according to plan. You love it when a plan comes together like this. So let's get construction so that we can get our lumber mills, because I think that's going to help out at least our capital tremendously. Capital could definitely do with it. You could do with, let's get your theater going. Shh, phone. There's no need for vibration noises, phone. So what's our situation is that we could drop a city here and up here. Or let's go for multiple cities. So let me drop this close in. I'm feeling like we don't have a whole lot of room, so I want to try to utilize the space. And plus, if we drop in here, what do we have going on? We're not getting a free amenity in that location. There's a decent campus if you look like here. Do I want to reassess this situation? I think this is fine for now. And then let's get you started on the harbor. Let's do this. And sir, we'll report back to Koba now that you've used your charges. We're having you head down this direction. Okay, I think our sword is safe, and then we'll send him with backup. It's kind of crazy down there, I gotta say. Things have not been working out the way I would like. Ooh, that also got us a benefit here. I said our farms are always better than a marsh. So it's definitely worth a chop and replace. We don't need marshes for anything specific. We're not going for any of the wonders that demand them. As far as I can think of, at least. So let's mine this, and then we'll use your remaining 2 charges, I think, to go put lumber mills on these two boys. You're getting some burn on. I'm nervous to bring my builder into the burning. I want to let that cool off a little bit. So let it cool off we shall. Man, his science is taking off. He's at 90 science per turn. We're at 63. We're trying to keep pace. We do have money here. Let's see if we can turn our money into advancement. So our capital could use... the capital is always worth investing in, right? This also could be worth investing in. Let me get a granary going over here just so this place can continue to thrive. And then, yeah, we might look at expanding in that area. Get him some extra potential. Pericles, we're not doing that. Let's restore these forests, please. I would like to make sure that I can upgrade that appropriately. So one thing, Grenada would be good for us, at least temporarily, to drop some Alcazars in the desert, right? Do we have anybody else who we can drop these have to be adjacent to coast or lake or something. Can be built on plains, hills, grasslands, hills, or volcanic soils. Okay, so we wouldn't be able to put a Moai down on the desert. Which is unfortunate. Not that we have any chance there, that somebody's got like 7 going on the thing. I don't want to drop a mine here and ruin the faith per turn. Or do I? Or do I is the question. We lost this plantation at some point. Let's go ahead and get another builder. I'll mine this. And we'll get ready to lumber mill these friends. I am nervous about standing in the fire with that guy. And maybe I don't need to be nervous, but I'm going to continue to be so. As it has not really harmed me, it's just delayed me a turn or two. Minor delay. Minor setbacks.
four
It's not a
building
big
blocks of-
deal. And construction is here. Give me this lumber mill. Lovely work. Lovely work. Well, the fires are gone. It's now a burnt rainforest. I say we leave it for a second to see. I don't want to come in there and mess it up. So let me go ahead and hit you up with a lumber mill here. I do see that we have friendships expiring. Let me go drop these bad boys in, and then also let's double check.
Nay.
I want to look at what type of deals we can get from you. 9 per turn. See, that's a better deal. Do you want the honey as well for? All right. Those are reasonable prices. Reasonable prices from a reasonable friend. Everything is good to go on that front. Let me get access to knights. I don't know exactly what we want to do as far as when we want to go to war with people. At this point, you know, we may be calling it relatively peaceful for a while until we can really get ourselves established as a technical powerhouse. Technological powerhouse. And the technical master. Let me go ahead and fix this tile. What do we want to do in this turf? I guess just mining and lumber milling up here is probably reasonable. More lumber mills for you, sir. How long does it take this thing to come back? How long could a forest fire last, honestly? Do we want... We already paid iron for a swordsman, I think, so let's... Or maybe we didn't. Let's get a swordsman going, though. I'm going to keep that ranged guy nearby, but we're going to start advancing once the swordsman is healed a little bit. Do I want to chop this jungle out so I can maybe drop a farm next to this? I don't know. I think the answer is probably. Rainforest regrown.
Betwixt the stirrup and the ground.
Alright, we've got the stirrups. It wasn't this rainforest, though. Apparently. Collecting gunpowder, that seems like high priority right now. I'm wondering if we should tech towards airplanes. I feel like we can probably at least keep pace and maybe do better than most of the AI, and then we can start to kind of dominate the field with air superiority, something along those lines. I think there's a lot of directions we could take it, but that's one of them. I'll go ahead and buy your monument here, sir, because you need all the help you can get around here. How much would a builder cost for you? 135. So we want to get this. I do want to buy some of these tiles as well. So I need to focus on that. We're sending you to hang out here. We can send you to this. Let me get one more settler. I want to drop another city up here. And then from there, I feel like we have our core instituted. We've got the foundation for success. Alright, you're just gonna chill here while we wait for your buddy. Let's keep our friendship with Lautaro rolling, especially since we're in a golden age right now. We do have a warrior we could upgrade. Let's have him go and become a knight. A swordsman, that is. Knights are a different thing. Entirely. Okay, we're gonna lumber mill. Just lots of improvement to our core settlement. And everything, I think everything could work for us here. How long does it take this place to recover? Seriously. It was just a small fire is all. Nothing crazy. You act like it was the end of the world. It was not. Okay, so we do have room for another city in this region. And we've got some nice tiles here to get kind of started. What's our observatory situation like? It's poor right now, which is fine. Should we maybe be focusing on something else for you? We could get a harbor up here. I mean, obviously right now we can't. Let me buy this tile. I want you to have a harbor. I don't know if that was necessarily worthwhile. But I felt like we weren't able to get a whole lot else in the area. And a harbor is usually a better choice than a commercial hub from my perspective. Oh yeah, Merchant Confederation. Let's get that locked in. We're almost done with colonization. We're not quite done with it, but we're almost there. So we can change that soon. Just our capital needs a little more time, and we'll be good to go. This feels to me like an Amani type of situation. I don't know. I did click it before looking at the scene, but it felt like the right thing to do. Here's what you do. We're gonna drop 2 points into Grenada. No, we're just gonna send you to Grenada, and then once you're there, then we'll drop the points in to give you a chance at success. That's how we're gonna play it. Right, we want this tile too, this spices tile. We're getting very spendy up here. But that's, you know, that's how we live our life. You gotta spend money to make money in Mayan, man. Jadviga? Yadviga? Sorry, I always pronounce the J incorrectly for your name, and I apologize. What would you say you do here at this point? Picking up the walls is no... It's not a bad idea, I gotta say. Just making sure that our front with her has some walls. It seems reasonable, if you ask me. We completed our observatory. Let's go for the library. And then we'll get you. And let's click on some people and see if we can institute some trades of some variety. Not like that. That's not how you make a deal. Oh, now there's a deal for you from Wilfred. Thank you, brother. Thank you kindly. With your beautiful offer. You probably actually don't really need more tile improvements from this man. So what we're gonna do is send him down to. We're gonna send him down to our Petra city, our hopeful Petra city, and I'm gonna use those to build Alcazars. I think once we, excuse me, get out of my desired tile. Also, I'm just going to run to the other side here because I do not want to get killed by a volcano. So, let me have this tile, please. Thank you. Thank you for listening. The town of Chichen Itza has arrived. This looks like a good spot for an observatory. Because we've got farms and a plantation. It's not the greatest, but there's a lot to build around right here. So I think that's where you go. Chichen Itza, you build a little observatory down here. You love life. Alright, your dude is almost with you. He's almost healed. It's almost time for you to move on with your life. We're getting there. We can go deal with those jerks down in the South Pole that sent you home packing.
Science intervenes in war.
I know you want revenge down here, and revenge you shall have. What's our... We've got gunpowder, okay. We're getting gunpowder. That's good. That means that maybe you want to grab musketmen just to have available as a nice power source. You want to grab this tile and improve it. Can we purchase a trader with faith? The answer is yes. So let me go ahead and do that. And let me get you started on your university. We're getting 116 gold per turn. That's not shabby. A lot can be accomplished with that, I feel. Our science is staying reasonable, but the Lautero's up there doing some big things right now as well. He's doing some big things indeed. Let me go farm these tiles to make this this thing a little better. You know what? I might buy this tile too, so I can farm just all around this thing. Let me buy this tile. We're just tossing out money like it ain't no thing. Because right now it ain't no thing. And now we're gonna move as a unit. We all roll up. We get in there. We nuke some barbarians, and we move on with our lives. Give me this tile. All right, 14 turns for Petra. We're getting there. We're moving on up. If we don't end up with Petra right now, it's going to be devastating, but I'm feeling pretty good about it. But you can't count your chickens until they're hatched, so we do need to be mindful. Has our friend landed in Grenada yet? Aren't you supposed to be providing 2 points to us right now? Oh, one more turn. Okay. It looked, from that screen, I thought you were already placed. But one more turn. And now, how do we want to place these things? Because they have to be two pieces apart, right? So let me get Grenada. Boom. If we're looking to drop it in here, I think you want to put one here and one here. We are counting our chickens before they're hatched in this particular instance. And we're hoping for great things. But, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Let me take a moment to get this university. And then where do you want to settle? Could be a good harbor right here. It does get us a little more cramped than if we were to settle, say, up at the top. But I think I want that nice harbor. I think that's the whole purpose of that region right there, is to get a nice harbor. Let me go ahead and build your university. The science output is very important to us. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, get that farmland. Improve that future observatory. And feed the empire. I like how much more important farms are to the Mayan people. Because farms are one of those things where, at least I oftentimes kind of neglect them. I don't think they're super useful in a lot of cases. I'd rather have other things going on. But the needing the housing, getting the adjacency bonuses, and then also getting some gold on top of it, I think it's a pretty sweet deal. So we got some Alcazars. Let me go ahead and buy this tile for you as well. Like I said, we're counting our chickens before they're hatched, but this is gonna be a good Petra city. We're gonna hit a dark age, probably. I don't know, we might make it into a normal age. We have 10 turns. The Petra will knock us out of there. I think we can finish Petra before, so... We're not going to hit a dark age. We will be in a normal age, probably. Everything banks on this Petra, though. Our hopes and dreams. I want duplicate, I'll make duplicate honey. And then I vote for Shinto. I could have looked at the charts to see who was doing the best. Confucianism. And then amber grants no amenities. We do have some amber around, but I don't think I have any adding to the setup. Okay, let's put wonder bonus in just to try to wrap this Petra up. Do we have any place that doesn't already have a library? They're building the library, so I think they're the only ones. Yeah. So you're gonna go to here. You're gonna stop building that library. You're gonna build something else instead. Let me get you this monument. 2 points. What are 2 points gonna do for us? Anything? Keeping Mohenjo-Daro as a friend. We'll save that extra one. One more build. This farm might be more valuable than this tile for us, honestly. I think they both could be beneficial, but that's how I see it right now. So this is going to be a +4. We've got 1 plantation and then 4 farms. So I don't need another farm around it. I can go send this this builder elsewhere. Did we lose this tile already? I guess let's go mine it again. Send you down to help. Alright, we found our first adversary. We're back there to deal with those villainous barbarians. We're feeling pretty good about the state of things, I think, right now. Oh, he's not feeling very good. He's not feeling very good at all. So let's get him the heck out of here. Get him out of Dodge. So this is gonna be nice. Bonus science to all of our libraries, plus finishing the current library that was being built. I do like that. Let's take a look at the scoreboard, because I think we're doing all right. 106 science per turn. So I think we started at maybe like 55, so, you know, we nearly doubled it. 106 is pretty good. Poland's at 89. 106 for the Mapuche. 94 for Greece. 68 for Canada. 59 for Spain, 64 for the Khmer, and 46 for Mansa Musa. We're getting 51 culture per turn. Mapuche is at 76, 64 for Canada, 65 for the Khmer. Poland, 62, 62 for Spain, 94 for Greece, and 51 for Mansa Musa. He's got the same score as us in that regard. We're not in last place. It's actually delegated to our friend Mansa Musa, our friend and ally in this game. Mansa Musa is doing a little bit worse than us, so we need to look out for him. We're at 278. Top of the chart right now is 438. I mean, I'm okay with being at the bottom of the scoreboard for this right now. I think what we're doing is properly establishing ourselves, getting ourselves into a place where we can start teching up, and then all you need is one big technological advantage, whether it be flight, whether it be artillery or whatnot, and we can kind of we can make things happen. You know, we can either knock down our neighbors, or we can just continue on and go straight for, like, trying to win via science. Maybe a combination of the two, you know? Never hurt anybody. Religion, what's going on? Spain with Shinto has 2 of 8 conversions, and then Canada's at 420. Canada is frequently at 420, I would say. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.